pageantry, crown, sash, name it all. This is Dr. Zed, your pageant guru, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello and good afternoon to all our YouTube subscribers. Today I am super excited to have this opportunity to have a sit-down interview with a few of our Miss Universe Philippines girls who finally said yes to our invite. Aside from the photos and videos, the glitz and the glam that we see online, my main purpose of having this interview is of course to get to know the girls in-depth, up-close, and personal, and be inspired with their stories. Actually, kaka-release na ng her self-story nila, but of course, we wanted to get to know them even better. Yun ang request ng ating mga online subscribers. And this afternoon, I am so privileged, we are very lucky to have with us the very beautiful, very smart representative from Quezon City. Please welcome Miss Lorraine Ojimba.
Hello everyone. Hello po Doc Zed. And of course, hello to all Doc Zed's subscribers on YouTube.
Thank you very much, Lorraine, for saying yes today.
Yes, I do.
I know you have a very tight schedule, but despite that, you have fixed the schedule for today. Of course, maraming salamat to your handlers, Ms. Ken, for making this possible.
Yes, and thank you so much for inviting me as well.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. And I know a lot of fans have been looking for you for quite some time.
Yes.
You've been up and about the radar, but here you are today, and we're so glad that this is your first sit-down interview, right?
Yes.
Kasi mostly pa ambush interview lang.
I think this is my second one po pala. Second one. But yeah, thank you so much. This is my first one ever since I was missing in action.
You were missing in action. Alright, sige, let's get into formal business. No, we wanted to get to know Lorraine in maybe 20 to 25 minutes. Can you tell us, Lorraine, how has life been since the MUPh journey started?
Actually, it has been very challenging. I wouldn't lie about that. Of course, people think that it's always the glitz and the glam and it's always happy, but no, there are also struggles, and I think that that is what makes this journey challenging but fulfilling at the same time. So that's how it has been for me.
So trying to balance life in between the challenges that you have. Was this your childhood dream ever since? Did you dream about this?
I wouldn't really say na super duper childhood dream. I would say it's more of an imagination. Parang the typical na may bata, pupunta sa kwarto, kukuha ng kumot, and I'm gonna turn it into a gown, gonna do my pageant walk sa living room. It's more of a childhood imagination than a dream, actually.
What a beautiful and inspiring vision that you had in there. Alam ko, marami nakarelate na mga nagkukortina.
Yes! O yung mga props natin dyan.
Oo, and then now it's coming into reality. No? And what a beautiful story to share to people. Of course, it has been a part of your dream before, or a vision. How have you been preparing so far in the upcoming coronation night? You have at least less than 2 months?
Yes, actually, I'm really focusing on my mental, emotional, and of course, as well as my spiritual health. And everything, really, I really need to focus on myself, kasi at the end of the day, I only have myself, and I only have myself to blame if I mess up. So I really want to focus right here, right now, sa sarili ko muna, and that's what I'm really trying to do, doing all the trainings, the Q&A coachings, the passerella walks. So that's what I'm doing to really prepare myself for the coronation night.
Ang hirap, no? Parang ang dami mong aspect in the competition that you really needed to prepare.
So, hindi lang siya beauty and brains eh. There's much more to it that you need to prepare for.
Of course, you wanted to present yourself at the very best.
Yes po.
Come coronation night. And speaking of coronation night, what are you most excited about? Like, maybe the entire span of the competition.
Actually, for a first-timer, I'm excited sa lahat ng activities. It's something that I really look forward to, kasi every day I get to dress up, every day I get to be glammed, and for someone na medyo boyish growing up, parang it's a new thing for me. I get to meet new people, so parang I have this question every day na, who am I gonna talk to? Who am I gonna be seated with today? Who am I gonna vibe with today? So I'm also excited to make new connections and make new friends sa aming mga candidates.
Alright. Pero lately, have you made friends already?
Yes!
Mo so far?
Actually, yung mga all-time fave kachikahan, syempre nandiyan na si Naik, si Toledo, si Baby Kananga, our baby girl, and of course si Alexi who I've known for parang almost 8 years. I'm not
Almost
sure.
8 years.
Yes.
All right. So I'm sure that the sisterhood will always be part of the thing that you're excited about in the competition. Before we proceed to the rest of the questions that we have prepared this afternoon, we would like to thank, of course, MUPh Coffee Shop, and to Sir Carl Morris Galang, and to Sir Mikey Esplago for allowing us to have this venue this afternoon. Maraming salamat po. In case you want to visit them, you can Waze or Google MUPh Coffee. It's at F Manalo in San Juan City. You can visit them on their Instagram page. It's MUPh Coffee. Ayan. And of course, we would like to thank our photographer this afternoon, si Sir V. Valero. You can visit him on his Instagram account. It's V. Valero. He's also a graphic artist. Kaya if you guys need one, you can check out si Sir V. Valero. Maraming salamat
Thank you
again,
so much.
MUPh Coffee, for this opportunity. Ayan, sige, as we proceed with our interview portion, can you tell us something very unique about yourself that not most of your fans or your friends know about?
Something very unique about myself. Maybe parang I don't allow myself to be caged in one identity. Parang as much as possible, I really want to explore. Kaya even if I graduated mass comm, I do a lot of things outside of the communication field. Parang I also draw, I do charcoal portraits,
Wow.
I sing, I was a VJ before, I performed on TV before. What else do? I play guitar. Parang I don't really like to limit myself. So that's where my advocacy also, parang that's where it's rooted. I'm here to inspire other people and also to inspire them to be limitless. Like me, parang who would have thought na from a boyish girl, a biracial girl, now I'm a beauty queen, diba? So, ayun ako, I'm limitless. That's me.
Let's tag her the unstoppable Lorraine.
Wow!
Grabe.
May tagline agad, may hashtag agad.
May hashtag agad. I'm very much curious, when is your birthday? Ano
August
month?
31, and a Virgo.
Ah, you're a Virgo.
Yes.
Kasi yung mga Gemini kagaya ko, unstoppable din. I mean, I always think life is short, so you have to at least perform whatever role you would desire in your life.
Yes. Actually, for Virgos, we're perfectionist. So, usually, nagsistart lang yan from a hobby, tapos talagang gagastos ako for that hobby. Tapos after that, makakalimutan ko na gusto ko yung hobby na yun, then I'll go to another hobby na. Pag na-perfect ko na siya, okay na ako, ganon.
Very interesting side. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing that. How about the challenges in your life? What has been your life's biggest struggle or challenge, and how were you able to overcome it?
Yes, for someone who's biracial and black, brown, whatever color you want to describe me, of course, it's always the discrimination. But aside from that, that's medyo common na siya, di ba? But aside from that, what really, an experience that's really challenging for me is when my mom passed away. Kasi of course, biracial, dito ako sa Philippines lumaki, I only had my mom to look up to when it comes to my Filipino roots. So when she died, parang we were left, I and my sisters, tapos syempre yung dad ko, and hindi niya naman alam yung kumbaga kalakaran here sa Philippines. So parang lahat kami nakatunganga lang, and then we were thinking na saan tayo ngayon? Do we go back to Nigeria now that my mom passed away, or do we continue living in the Philippines? So I felt like I lost a huge portion of my identity, kasi she was the person, siya yung nagpo-prove of how Filipino I was. So now that she's gone, how do I prove na Filipino ako? Especially now in the Philippines, when they see me, parang masyado ka maitim para maging Filipino. But when I go back to Nigeria, sasabihin masyado ka namang light skin to be a Nigerian. So now we were really confused as a household. So yun yung pinaka-challenging, because we had to really parang learn who we were. And we really needed to embrace our new identity, kasi now we had to make one for ourselves. Hindi na kami yung parang, okay, pinanganak kang Filipino-Nigerian. Now we had to really prove it, especially sa public, na we are Filipino and we are here. Especially me now na nandito ako sa Philippines, I'm competing in a national pageant, and I really need to prove na I'm a perfect parang candidate or the best candidate to represent the Philippines. And how do I do that when I lost a huge chunk of my Filipino heritage because my mom passed away?
First of all, I'm so sorry to hear your mom's passing.
okay
You know,
po.
I know how it feels to grieve for a loss of a parent, but nonetheless, I'm sure that she's very proud of you for trying to,
Thank you.
reach and make a stand in the society today. I am so glad actually to see women of color, you alongside Florida, Iloilo, and Bulacan.
Yes.
To see a representation in the national stage. So ako personally, super saludo ako.
Thank
And
you so much po.
if you're confused and whatever it is that the society makes you feel, always believe that your family is there, knowing and believing in you.
Yes po.
Kaya, ang ganda ng na-share mo sa amin with
you.
regards to that. Alright, sige. Maiba naman tayo,
Yeah,
no?
sure.
How do you think that the social media nowadays has transformed and maybe created an impact in your pageant journey?
Well, I would say that it comes with advantage and disadvantage. For some, it may be very, very useful kasi now, all the information is on social media, and especially for candidates, parang dati, di ba, especially for me, I used to watch pageants as well. Nung wala pang social media, it was so hard to connect and relate to the candidates. But now, with the help of social media, it's easy for us to know the background, the story, the upbringing of each candidate, what they advocate for, anong ginagawa nila sa buhay. And I think that that is also an advantage for me kasi when I joined Miss Universe Philippines Quezon City, as in, I wasn't parang hindi naman ako yung maingay talaga na candidate. Hindi ako yung talagang pag sinabi mo, si South Triangle, yung matatandaan talaga. Because we had, parang madami kami. We were 15 and all of us were unique in our own ways, diba? So, with the help of social media, yung mga ambush interviews, ayan yung mga ina-upload, that gave me an opportunity to really connect with other people and to really be seen by people. So I think that that is what's great, and that is how powerful social media now, especially in the pageant world.
There are really pros and cons, no?
Yes,
when it comes
po.
to that in the pageant world. Kasi it really had a huge change and impact. So, like parang you're obliged to connect to your fans
Yes,
through social
yes.
media. Mahirap nga naman din talaga, no? But what can we do is part of our life right now.
Yes, po.
Sige. Do you think, Lorraine, pageantry or pageant nowadays is still relevant in our society, and why?
It's very, very relevant kasi, of course, beauty pageant, it's not just about the beauty and the brains. We're also here to shine light on certain causes. And this is something na papakinabangan natin, especially in today's society where people only listen to those who have influence in the society. And I would say na beauty queens aren't just beauty queens. We are public figures and we have the platform. We also have the voice to help, of course, na marinig or talagang mapakinggan yung mga issues na kailangan i-address within our society. So that is one big help ng pageant when it comes to shining light on certain causes in our society.
Mic drop. Totally agree. Totally agree with you. No, I mean, there's a lot of difference. Kaya, example, sinasabi ko, kunyari, ako, I would voice into some cause.
Yes.
But the difference is, if you win Miss Universe Philippines, or now that you are Miss Quezon City, there's a big room for you having a larger audience.
Yes.
So you can make a huge impact in your society, in your community, using your own platform. Talagang malaki talagang avenue. And I agree that pageant is still relevant.
Very relevant.
In this society. Lalo na ang Philippines, where we love pageantry so much.
Yeah, so the more na may ganitong mga pageants, the more that we could connect to a larger group of people and really use the platform to inspire and empower.
Agree with you. Sige. Ngayon, alam nyo, itong batch nyo na ngayon, it has a lot of changes, no?
Yes.
But even before, may mga women of color na tayo, we have a lot of winners, no? Of women of color. But now, they had a lot of changes when it comes to the rules sa MUO. Like, age limit, the age has been lifted already, wala nang restrictions, transgender, and even married women and moms can join.
Yes.
What is your stand about this?
Actually, Miss Universe Philippines Quezon City, kami yung isa sa mga franchises na nag-embrace talaga nitong inclusivity. So we had Miss Baisa, who was 69 years old, si Miss Joyce Cubalies, and I would say na I'm really in support of this new campaign for inclusivity kasi this way we're also able to give chance to other women, and let's accept naman the fact na hindi naman lahat ng tao na bibigyan ng ganitong opportunity sumali na single pa sila or when they're still young. So parang there's no certain limit when it comes to achieving your dream, no certain age limit, weight, or kung anumang marital status mo. If you are still capable of doing so, and if you still have that spark within you, then why not share it to the whole world, diba? That one moment of being on stage, as I always say, parang even for me, I don't put a lot of pressure on me to win. I always tell myself, I really just have to be here because my presence is already a huge impact to this competition. So that goes the same sa mga married na, may kids na, or yung mga lagpas na sa age limits. That's the same for them as well.
Ganda, ang ganda, no? Feel that spark, and if you feel that moment, be there.
Yes.
Be there in that moment.
And share that spark to other
share
people.
that spark to other people. And that's what you're doing right now,
Yes.
conquering the national stage for MUPH and representing Quezon City. Speaking of Quezon City, I would like to take this opportunity to thank sila and Earl Santos for making this interview possible.
Yes.
Salamat po at pinayagan niyo ako.
Thank you po.
Ngayon, alam mo, a few weeks ago, while I was having live, I knew that I would make an interview to some of the girls. And ang mga online pageant lovers natin, I asked them to give us some questions, to send us a few questions kasi gusto nila yung mga pa-fishbowl na questions. So I have here with me a few questions that we have gathered from our friends online. So I would be asking you to pick one.
Okay po.
Tapos, you're gonna state your answer, your response in 30 to 45 seconds. Feel natin nasa top 5 na tayo, Lorraine.
Oh, okay
Oo,
po.
sige. Let me read it for you. Here's your question from our online friends. We celebrate International Women's Day every March. Aside from your mother and female relatives, which female figure in your life or in society do you look up to the most and why? Again, we celebrate International Women's Day every March. Aside from your mom and your female relatives, which female figure in your life or in society do you look up to the most and why?
Wow. Okay, this is so parang out of the box, but a female figure I really look up to is Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce, because like her, I also want to be a powerful symbol of change and representation, not just to my people of color, but I also want to be a good symbol and a role model to my fellow women, so that through me, they will see that I am empowered and I can also give them the same empowerment so that they could also feel as powerful and as impactful as me.
Grabe. Who run the world?
Girls!
Ang galing, ang galing. Sige. Alright, now let's finish the Q&A with one of the most
Oh my gosh!
pinaka tinatanong nila. Lorraine, why do you think you should be the next Miss Universe Philippines?
I believe that the next Miss Universe Philippines is someone who is really authentic, someone who is honest to herself and to the public, someone who can carry herself and can carry the entire Philippines on the national stage, and confidently I can say that that person, that lady is me.
Naku, I'm so excited for Lorraine. Papasukin to sa top 5.
Hala! Pwede po ba kayo na lang yung judge?
Now, very last question. Ito, if this is a sentimental question that I would like you to answer. No, what is your message to the young Lorraine?
Oh my gosh, this question makes me cry every time, but I hope I don't cry now. Hello, young Lorraine, it's me. So, I know na wala ka pang English sa iyong vocab, so Tagalog muna tayo. Ayun, I know right now medyo tomboy-tomboy ka pa and medyo kina-question mo pa kung ano ba talagang silbi mo sa mundo. Yes, at a very young age. And I just want to tell you na just be you, just be happy, and that spark that you have, that is the same spark that I still carry up to this day. And that is the same spark na I share with other people. Yung pagiging galaw-gaw mo at pagiging madaldal mo, dala mo pa rin siya hanggang ngayon, and that is what makes you unique. Don't ever dim your light just because of what other people are telling you, okay? So, ayan, you're beautiful. I know you're not hearing that a lot, but you are beautiful and you should always believe in yourself. And wag kang mahihiya na magsalita, especially if it comes to mga personal decisions mo. Don't be afraid to disappoint other people. At the end of the day, always make sure that you are not disappointing yourself.
I'm sure that young Lorraine is very proud of who you are right now. And allow me to say...
Feeling ko tumatawa siya right now.
Allow me to say, Lorraine, you are beautiful.
Thank you so much, Liza.
We're very excited for your journey in the Miss Universe Philippines. You still have almost 2 months before the coronation night. Please invite everyone. Where can they find you? How can they support you?
Hello everybody, especially to the supporters of MUPh QC. I'm Lorraine Ojimba, your Miss Universe Philippines Quezon City. I hope that you continue to support me. Our coronation night, that is on May 22. I hope that I see you there. And of course, don't forget also to support me. Kahit anong support yan, kahit yung mga likes, that means a lot. So you can also follow me on my social media, Rain Ojimba, and also the official Facebook page and social media accounts of Miss Universe Philippines Quezon City.
Thank you very much, Lorraine. And of course, sa lahat ng mga subscribers natin, don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel. This has been Dr. Zed with Miss Quezon City, Lorraine, saying,
Yes.
God bless all. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.